Hi there, Nick with Valley Ford. Here is that F-150 you inquired on. It is here, it's available. So it's a 2024 Silver. It's called Iconic Silver. You see it's got the black grille, it's got tow hooks in the front, it's got parking sensors in the front, it's got a camera in the front. Um, so if it's got a camera in the front, it'll have cameras here on the side and on the back. So there's a 360 camera system on this one. So this is an XLT 302A. And it does have the self-driving Blue Cruise as well on this one. So that's good on most major highways, and as time goes on, they'll release more and more roads that can work on. So just going around it here, it's got the chrome wheels on it, and you can see Pirellis are the tires, and those are Scorpion ATRs. So obviously, being a brand new car, 336 bumper to bumper, 560 for the powertrain. So if you want to get a spray in or a drop in or any kind of liner or a matte or cover or anything like that, you can go to Ford.com, click on accessories, and then sort by F-150, and you can see all that, the pricing, even including installation. And there's tons of aftermarket ones you can get as well. And if you want to get a spray in, we use Line X, or there's other companies we can use too, but Line X does a really good job. So in the back here, you got parking sensors, a hitch, a camera, and a light. The key fob looks like this. It does have remote start on the key fob, and there's a button for the tailgate. So if you push that, it'll slowly come down. It does have a plug-in back here, a 120, 400 watt conventional, so you can power stuff. And there's a little cubby over there too to keep stuff in. And there's box cleats that are in the back. Those screw in right here on all four spots for like tie down points. And there's additional tie down points that are already on there. You do have a plug-in for the trailer and a spare tire underneath. So the nice thing about the F-150s, ever since 2015, they switched to the all aluminum bodies. So they call it military grade aluminum alloy. So these don't rust like the older trucks do. And they're, I think they shed like 1,200 pounds on these things by switching to the aluminum bodies. So this is a new one. It's still covered in plastic. Take this off the seat so you can see what it looks like. And, if you buy it, obviously it'll be detailed. You'll get a full tank of gas. So you can see it's got the dark gray interior. So it's got the larger screen, which is cool. And you can see the little red strobe light. That's for the eye trackers, for the self-driving. Make sure you're watching the road. On the steering wheel here, you got adaptive cruise control and lane centering, or you can just use regular cruise. You got the Ford Assistant button, so you can speak to the car and say things like FM 97.9 or navigate to Home Depot. It also pairs with like Alexa, if you have that. You got automatic headlights with fog lights, lights on the end of the mirrors, also a button for your tailgate. Your parking brake is right there. You got a drive mode selector and a trailer brake controller. Also, this one has the extended 36-gallon fuel tank on it. And you can lock the rear axle by pushing in. So if we go up here, you can go to a bunch of different drive modes. Sport, Eco, Tow Haul, Normal, Slippery, and Off-Road. And you can see if I leave it in a drive mode, it's going to do whatever it needs to do in that drive mode, and it's going to change the cluster. So it locked the rear axle, put it in 4 high, traction control off for the off-road mode. Sport mode will go higher in the rev range to allow you to accelerate faster. You get heated seats and dual zone climate control up here. Like I said, remote start on the key fob, and there's an app you download that's totally free. It's called Ford Pass. Pairs up to the car, lets you lock, unlock, remote start the car. Also, you can see where the car is at all times using that app. So if someone stole the car or something, you can just get on the app and find it. You got a top cubby and a glove box with the owner's manual and paperwork in there. So like I said, this has a 360 camera on it. So you can see it looks a little weird because the mirrors are folded in. So those cameras, it's going to look weird right now. But there's a bunch of different views you can go into, depending on what you want to see. It's right down at the hitch, so if you need to hook up to a ball. Cool thing is too, now, I know it looks weird because the mirrors are folded in, but now when you like turn your turn signals on, you can get it to where you can see what's on the side of you. And if you have a trailer with the camera connected, you can plug in and it'll show you a camera view behind your trailer. Okay, let's see. If you go to features, so it's got built-in nav, and this is called Sync 4. It's the most updated software. It's got wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Like I said, built-in nav, and then you'll have nav through Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. It's going to look completely different when you're using that stuff too. It's got zone lighting, so on the outside, there's lights all the way around, and you can light up, the truck at night, or like if you're camping, you want to see what's going on around the truck, you can do that. So you can do all zones, so all the lights on at once, or you can just pick individual zones, whatever you want to light up. And if we go back here, so if you have a trailer connected, it's going to show trailer information. It does have trailer sway control and trailer side view. Go to driver's assistance. Like I said, adaptive cruise control, speed limit assist, and if you're ever confused, you can push these eyes. It's like information things, and it'll bring up animation and descriptions of stuff. So speed limit assist allows you to set the vehicle's response to posted speed limits. So it's going to read those road signs, and you can see here on the odometer, it's going to say speed limit, and when you go into different zones, it'll update, wherever you're at. Lane keeping is going to keep you centered. If you don't like that, you can turn it off. If you want to change it, so there's a couple different modes you can put that in. So you go to modes, and alerts just going to let you know you're drifting outside the lane with different color animations. Aid's going to actually move the steering wheel, nudge you, and alert and aid's going to do both. And you can also set it to where it activates sooner or later. Pre-collision assist with evasive steering. So first it's going to beep at you, then it's going to apply the brakes for you. And it's also scanning the roadways next to you, so it'll try to swerve out of the way if it can. Exit warnings, just like don't leave your kids in the back seat kind of thing when you leave. You can turn that on and off. Blind spot, so the mirrors will light up when someone's next to you in your blind spots. And it's got trailer blind spot too, so if your trailer's connected, it'll show you if someone's next to your trailer. Like I said, trailer side view, parking sensors front and rear, cross traffic alert. If you're backing out, you can't see someone, it'll let you know. Reverse brake assist will apply the brakes for you in reverse. And driver alert, so if you're falling asleep to the wheel, it's going to try to wake you up. So these have the eye trackers, and it's also sensing the way you drive. So if you start swerving a bunch, it's going to think you're falling asleep. If it sees you're not paying attention to the road, your eyes are closed, it's going to go beep, 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 and try to wake you up. Let's see. I'm going to show you the back real quick. And there's a lot more to the screen, but for the sake of not taking it too long of a video, you do have AM, FM, XM, and Bluetooth as well. And you got the Pro Trailer button that helps you hook up onto a ball. And this is like a mini steering wheel, so you can steer the trailer instead of your car, so you don't have to steer reverse. So in the back here, lots of room back here. There's plastic everywhere. So these are the carpet mats that'll be put down. Cool thing is that app I was telling you about, Ford Pass, so you get 44,000 points for buying a new vehicle, which equates out to about $210. So a lot of people use those points to either buy rubber mats or get free oil changes. So whatever you do, that's totally up to you. And you can see back here, when the seats are folded up, there's lots of room for flat storage. And here, I'll fold this seat down real quick. Sorry, it's just hard to do things with one hand. There we go. And even tall people back here, because we've had people come in that are like 6'2", and they sit in the back, and they fit back here comfortably. So there's lots of room in these crew cabs. They have their own power points back here as well. So you got 12 volt, two 3Cs, and a conventional. It does have running boards, and all the Fords have no caps for the fuel thing. So if any other questions, just let me know. I can take a different video for you or look up anything you need. If you have a trade, you can send me the information on your trade. Again, my name's Nick Roberts, and I work with Valley Ford. My direct number is 614-502-7621. Thanks.